Hello, everybody, and welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated, the Orrery of the Wanderer. I think this is episode 10. We're playing through the Acquisitions Inc. adventure that's in the Acquisitions Inc. book. Last time, the group headed to the city of Neverwinter. The guy who runs Acquisitions Incorporated, Omen Dran, asked the heroes to stop at Neverwinter and look into there's this woman named Opal who's an agent of Acquisitions Inc. and she has some money. But the group is still trying to find Opal, figure out exactly what's going on. Hey, look at Troopa. Thanks for watching. So the last time, let's see, Yami had transferred a curse to Viari, one of the members of the main Acquisitions Inc. group. And that curse killed him, apparently, but the group doesn't really know that exactly. And the group is in the process of trying to figure out what this Orrery of the Wanderer is. Apparently, it's like this big device with a bunch of component parts, and each part is its own magic item. And the group found one piece, which is called the Timepiece of Travel.
We found one piece?
Which they used to teleport part of the way to Neverwinter, but they had to travel the rest of the way. So they went to the Black Lake district of Neverwinter, and they went to this bar that Opal was supposed to be at, but they didn't see Opal. But they met the bartender, who has a squid-shaped birthmark, and there was this woman in a business suit with slick back hair. It turns out she was a were-rat, and her and her goons hijacked the heroes when they left the bar. And the bar actually killed the two goons, but they pushed the woman into a fountain and, frankly, are bullying her. They did
She
shoot.
attacked us!
Come on now.
Mad
shot first.
Mad classicist says the goons shot first. But,
That's me.
Okay, my special edition is slightly different, though. So, all right. So, zoom in here. So, you're in the city of Neverwinter. It's nice out because it's not winter. And it's probably never going to be winter in this city.
True.
And there's a lot of citizens. A lot of the people in the city are adventurers. And as they ride by, like, gawking at you, beating up people in the street, and literally murdering people in the street. You're in the Black Lake district, which is a pretty lawless, shady place. It's sort of like Baldur's Gate.
I would just like to say, as the obviator of this franchise, we're just cleaning up the loose ends now. Thank you. That's what we do.
So, a few people are riding by on some pretty swanky-looking mounts. Someone's riding an Appaloosa horse. There goes a gnome on a blue ribbon pig. And look at that wizard riding a demon sled. So many mounts here in Neverwinter.
Yami's gonna pull out her Diatrima feather and summon her mount, and just sort of like sit on it, and as the people walk by, like, yeah, you got one of these?
Some people say, where'd you get that from? Was that from the Call to Arms pit fight?
No, it's a more special event. It only happened once. You must have missed it.
Did you get it from the lockbox of the 9?
No, not that.
Was it during the summer festival?
No, nothing so mundane.
Someone says, it must have been a various promotions, perhaps.
Possibly, yes.
Hi, Aya. The woman in the business suit says, all right, let me go. Get off of me. You killed them. You killed them.
Did we kill them, or did your actions kill them?
No, you killed them. I watched you.
No, you were in a fountain.
Yeah,
By the
I
way,
knocked you out pretty cold.
And you're welcome. I took you out of the fountain so you didn't drown.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, you did attack us.
Yeah,
It is kind of provoking.
Yeah, but that's how you say hello here in Neverwinter.
I'm gonna make an insight check on that.
Make my fist glow.
No.
I got a 25 on an insight on that one.
Oh, it's not how you say hello in Neverwinter.
I lean in and I go, you shouldn't lie to us. We want to be your friends. You look like you're in need of new friends. Your old friends are dead.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
to the first body, the one that was running away, and I'm gonna start going through his pockets too.
God.
Did we already loot them? I'm trying to remember.
We looted the
what?
lady, I know that.
The lady, I made her give me all her money. The guy, I'm looting now.
And then Solaris took the magic sword from the were-rat lady as well. I know that.
Do
Don't
we
wanna
all
keep
get
with
the
that.
new,
Treasure.
the new do we get the new cosmetic skin that just says murder hobo as a sign on all of us?
We're not murder hobos. They attacked
No.
us.
We were defending ourselves, and as I
We don't-
said,
They're literally thugs who
don't have a
attacked
home.
us.
We don't have a home and we're killing people. We're murder
we have a
hobos.
home.
We have
It's
two
not
homes.
city, but we have a home, and honestly,
Those mansions, they're big homes.
yes, we're fine.
Fine print of our from the Documancer says right here we're allowed to kill people.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Sunspot, as you loot this dead person, you realize that these 3 people have a total of 23 gold on them, and somehow you got all 23 from looting the one person.
Nice.
Must have been their hordes person.
You are pretty sure
Got
that
gold.
the woman who you're threatening in the fountain has a magic sword, and you're pretty sure that that's a spell scroll in her pants, because she's not happy to see you.
Oh.
So there's a big scroll tube in her side.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna.
Solaris, you are a
Crash.
more hands-on person. Chris Crash, you too. I mean, both of you have nimble fingers.
Chris Crash just snaps it. He doesn't know why it's awkward because he's a kobold. So.
All right, there is
Oh.
a scroll tube. It looks like you could open it to get at the scroll that's presumably inside.
And I'm gonna just take the sword by the scabbard, because I don't trust magic swords just outright. I'm just gonna take it away from her.
She glares at you
Alright,
angrily as you draw Piercer,
Ooh.
the +1 short sword, that if you attune to it, you will regain the maximum possible number of hit points from expended hit dice. But you do know, well,
Oh yeah.
you know
I don't
that
know.
it makes you eat more.
Well, I mean, I like bakery goods, so I mean, it might be a win-win situation here.
True. I have a thing, and I don't know exactly how it works as a secretarian. I have my portfolio keeper, and it says when you meet someone for the first time, their details and a rough sketch are magically stored on a small parchment card in your portfolio keeper, and you can access the details of any such stored card as a bonus action.
You're
So,
a
like-
secretarian.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? When you meet someone for the first time, their details and a rough sketch are magically stored on a small parchment card in the portfolio keeper. You can access the details of any such stored card as a bonus action.
So if I pulled out the card for this lady, like, would I be able to figure out who exactly she is? There's details and stuff. So.
Her name is Mogul. Let's see.
Google.
Moguhl. Vloot. Vloot.
Beautiful name.
It's got an image of her, petite human wearing a nicely tailored suit with slicked back gray hair. She appears to be no older than 30. So stats, she's a were-rat. She's a magic sword.
No, she
Not
doesn't.
anymore. That one disappears off the card.
Yeah. It says works for a local thieves guild. Keeps tabs on illicit goods going into and out of the city.
Okay.
That's why they're following Opal then.
That's why they're following Opal. Yep. Okay. That's what I figured.
Now this would have been so much easier if she just talked to us. Just saying.
All right. Well, having that information, I'll relay it to everyone else. And yeah, I assume we figure out that's why she's after Opal for one reason or another.
She says, look, I'll tell you what I know, but you're going to have to let me go.
Well, that depends on what you tell us.
She sighs and says,
We don't seem like we're enemies if we're both looking for her.
Opal is in the holes.
Holes?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
what?
The holes.
I think we need more information.
You're gonna be a hole
Dig
if
it-
you don't give us
It's gonna be a
more.
hole
Dig
in
it
your
out.
head if you don't start talking some more.
What's
Dig it,
that?
dig it.
She says in Castle Never, the prison in Castle Never is called the Holes. Opal got arrested for murder, just like you two will. You guys will be any minute now.
What?
Castle never. The castle never what?
The castle that you'll never be able to break into, so just go home.
What?
We could just probably just walk in.
Yeah.
Just break in.
Castle that you'll never live in because you're clearly rank amateurs.
Well, no, but
I don't
Dagon
wanna live there.
lives there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then we'll be able to get inside.
Interesting. Got it.
And I go stand next to Sunspot since I still look like Sunspot and I stand exactly like he's standing.
Tiny
I
Kobold
also-
also takes the big pose.
I'll also turn into Sunspot and stand like that.
Guys, the
Chris
handsome
Crash will awkwardly.
just went way up.
So you all step back and are posing. She
Yes,
gets,
as Sunspot.
The Sunspot.
she gets out of the fountain, like looks around.
Don't run. You know what happens when people run, and I point to the body with the arrow in the back.
I catch them.
Shh.
All right.
All right, Sunspot Prime, just wait.
I know you're a member of a Thieves Guild. If you have any tips that might help us find Opal, get her out of the holes, I mean,
Do I have any tips?
yeah.
No. We know. We want to know. Opal apparently stashed some money. We were hoping to
I see.
find out where. I figured maybe you would know.
So why didn't you just start with that as a question? I mean, you were nice enough to share your chicken wings.
Yeah.
Very nice. It was a great start, like good opening. And then you like snuck off and like tried to attack us. How about you open with, hey, we might be looking for the same person. Maybe we can help each other. And then if we're a bunch of jerks, then you attack us.
That's basically what we do, you know.
Yeah, but
Is it?
that means share loot. I understand attacking first.
Shh, Chris Crush.
I mean,
Yeah,
She's
I
like
mean, I get it, but
she's staring at the fountain intently. You're not sure if she's listening.
hello?
Oi,
Insight check on her in the fountain. Is there connection? Like maybe it's a secret of
secret
some kind?
lover.
Make an insight.
She's in love with the fountain.
1.
She's looking at the
I
rolled-
fountain.
Nat 2 -1, so 1.
I would like to use my eye for detail, and I want to use my my new nifty goggles and make it so they give me a bonus to. What's my bonus?
An
Let's see.
Eladrin rides by on a Jubilee parade horse. It prances and tingles as it goes
oh,
by.
it's so pretentious.
I'm still sitting on my giant rainbow chocobo.
All right, so I have advantage on
my
perception
rainbow
checks.
kimono.
Do I see anything about the fountain that might be drawing her attention? And my perception check, with a natural 20 is a 28.
Oh my god.
There's like cracks and stuff in it.
I walk up alongside her, like really, really close, so it's awkward, and I go and say, "What are you looking at?"
So I'm looking for a breath mint for you. Now, are we done?
You know, you really aren't getting the whole like be nice bit.
Which is fair. I mean,
Which one of you? Do any of you have like the satchel where the documents can be passed through?
That
That's
would be
me.
Sunspot.
one spot.
I am the documenter.
Sunspot, you hear the telltale flapping of paper appearing in your satchel thing.
Does it make like the fax machine noise?
Yes.
Beep, boop. What?
I wanted to say, "You've got mail."
That's what I was
Really
thinking.
loud. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You've got mail, mail, mail. And he's like, whoa. And the parade horse is like,
They had-
"Meow."
They had the orc in turn do all the voices.
Marlo
Grr, you got
flaps off. I pull out the document and I look at what it says.
Okay. It's official letterhead, but it's from Thala, who runs your branch.
Oh,
She
Thala.
writes,
God
or
bless.
Thala writes, guys, there are people here from head office looking around asking about Viari. Did something happen? Question mark. He's missing.
Not that I know of.
Is there anything I should say or not say? Please respond ASAP.
I don't know who these people are, so you guys got to help me here.
Biari was the guy that did our initial contracts to get the franchise up and going, but he headed out of town.
Tell them if they haven't checked the brothels and taverns that they should check there. He seemed like the type.
I think especially anywhere I've heard he's really into chandeliers. But he left town wasn't he leaving as soon as we signed up in all the papers? Like he wasn't staying, right?
It seemed that way, yes.
He was having
stole
kind of
one
a
of his-
rough day. What?
I stole one of his chest hairs, and I have like a single red hair.
Why?
Well, all right.
Okay. Was he using it still, Krish Crash?
Nope.
Guess not anymore. That's okay.
Can one ever be said to be using chest hair?
I mean,
No.
I don't know. But yeah, he. Did anybody else see him after we did our paperwork? And I didn't see. I mean, I was dying at the time, or just having survived dying. So it was an odd day.
He got into carriage and left town.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Maybe he's just on his way to wherever he was supposed to be going. Yeah, I guess. What do we want to tell Fala? That he was heading back to head office when he left town?
I mean, that's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, just let Fala know. Tell them that he left town, heading back to head office.
And ask Fala if Yagra's gotten back to me about that, question I asked her as well. I want to check in on that when we get back.
The dude left in a carriage ahead to head office. Asks, so I missed the name, about the question, about the thing, that apparently they know what they're going to be talking about, because I have no idea. Then I fax it to Fala.
All right, so you fax all that. What did you say, Dylan, about?
Yagra?
Yeah.
Oh, I sent a message to Yagra like a week ago or something, asking her if she knew anybody in like the criminal element in Phandalin. I wanted to get in contact,
Oh.
If her harem connections helped any.
All right. Let me make a special roll here real quick.
Special role.
And I take Fala's original letter and put it through my mimic shredder.
Oh, okay. All right. So, you're all talking in Solaris when you turn to address the group. You turn back. This woman is gone.
All right.
I mean, that's fair.
Can I make a perception check to see if I notice where she might be?
Look for rats.
I'm looking for a rat.
Make a perception.
All right.
We've
How
talked about
does
rats before?
a 26 sound?
When you look back, you caught just a moment a little mouse climb into a crack in the thick base of the fountain.
I'm not happy.
There is a response from Fala that appears. Another, you got mail. And Fala says, no to what Yami was saying, not yet. And
All right.
and Fala names the people who are there from head office. Their names are Oak True Strike, Pendragon Beestinger, and Phoenix Anvil. They seem important.
Those just seem fake.
Not the Yami, they don't.
They call themselves the B Team.
They have
Would you
bees?
call yourself that? Yeah. Well, that guy's one name is Bee Stinger, so I suppose so.
He probably named them.
Makes sense.
Probably.
I think one of them's an old lady.
What?
Or am I thinking other bee stinger?
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris Josh, but
I've never heard of a bee stinger.
I saw they make honey.
Chris Crash just scratches his little kobold head and shrugs.
An adventurer riding by in a moss-doubted horse, which is a horse with moss on it, says, a bee stinger? Well, bees make honey, and if you get too close, they sting you. Good
Thank
day.
you.
Enjoy your time in Neverwinter.
Thank you, sir. That's what I said.
Watch out
I
for
hate it here.
Valendra Shadow Mantle. Mantle.
Don't know who that is, but all right.
Mar-a-Largo, stop echoing what the people say.
He sounds spooky.
A paladin stops. He's riding a fungal flail snail.
Uh,
Says, Valindra's Shadow Mantle is a lich of incredible power.
Ooh.
It said she wants to destroy the entire city of Neverwinter as part of her evil scheme.
Is she looking for recruits?
I'm good. I was gonna say that sounds pretty good to me.
The flail snail whips his flails around, and the paladin sighs, shakes her head.
Daggalt Neverember is a crook.
They
Just saying.
slime their way away from you.
Very
At,
slowly.
Impressive speed, actually. The
Oh
mouse
my
ma-
gosh, it's a racing snail.
the mouse-
I've heard of those.
It's the snail from Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
Well, we found out that the person we're looking for apparently is in the dungeons.
how to get in?
Get arrested? I mean,
I
it's
we
just
did
the most direct.
We did just murder 2 people in broad daylight.
No, we didn't.
Making
We defended
arrests.
We
ourselves.
defended ourselves, to be fair.
We defended ourselves by murdering them.
That could work.
Eh,
That could work. I don't know.
These bars aren't very edible, and I'm like nomming on one of the bars.
Hey, how'd you get that? Give me that.
Oh, I was putting into treasury, and I pull out that little coin purse. That's my job. I hold on to our money.
it's true. That's Krish's job.
I don't know if Tourmaline trade bars are like poisonous. I'd be careful there.
You are already a different color, Krish. You don't want to
That's true.
have anything else bad happen.
Oh, they're like cartridges from a Switch. They taste bad.
Tastes like battery acid.
I hand over the money that I swindled from people.
I just open. It's like this big coin purse, you know. And just you put it in and Mary Poppins, you know.
So I don't know. How do we want to go about dealing with this?
Breaking
Also,
into
The rat went into a crack in the fountain.
Did
That's what they do.
happens.
I can't do
Spot would
that.
know.
I am
We
small,
could-
but not that small.
Castle Never's not that far away. I look over to the giant Castle Never up on a hill. We could just go and scout it. I mean,
Solaris, can't you get us in?
you are technically Lord Neverember's future daughter-in-law.
Does he need to know that though?
I mean,
I
if
think
it
he's gonna
helps
find
us-
out.
Yeah, but I mean, what if he's like, "Oh, I'll kidnap her so my son comes back to save her"?
Well, then we're inside the castle in the dungeons. What's the
That's
problem?
fair.
That's a good point.
That does kind of, yeah.
Also, we get to meet him, which means I might be able to shove my boot so far up his ass that he won't be able to talk at all. I mean, theoretically.
I mean, if nothing else, it could be entertaining.
All right, let's try that.
Yeah, the front door approach.
Sure.
So, in the chat, Genly says hi. So, a hero named Genly rides by on a Twilight Yeti. Clearly, Genly has
Yeti.
come from far, far away. And
Mm.
Genly looks at your mount, Yami, and asks, "Did you get that from the Carapace mount pack?"
No, not quite. Good guess, though.
Farewell. I've got to turn in these
Goodbye.
quests.
Got it.
Mm.
Got it
Make sure
from
you get a
Let's
good
Kill the
reward.
Xanathar.
Guys, I want to mount.
We could get
Many
you a
mounts
sword.
parade past you. Why, I think I made a list. There's
And okay, we can find it.
someone riding an
Sorry, go ahead.
Appaloosa horse, an autumn stag, a blue ribbon pig, a demon sled, a frozen polar bear, an ice panther,
Ice Panther.
an inferno nightmare, which there's probably no way you're gonna get, a jubilee parade horse, a frickin' shadow wolf with glowing red eyes,
I want it.
a starry panther, a panther with stars on it, a
Yeah, I've seen a Night Saber before.
Twilight Yeti. I can't believe I've been reduced to this. A moss-daubed horse, a snow-clad manticore, Suratuck's giant sunset crab, a black owlbear, and of course, the fungal flail snail.
Do you think they just like set up these parades impromptu?
Just to mock us? Because they all walk by and talk crap on
Most
us.
of the city is adventurers riding mounts, and they have armor with slots for you to put gems in.
Yes.
And they spend all their time refining their gems and magically combining them to make them very, 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 very slightly more powerful.
Hey, I have a partially refined gem.
Hmm.
Do you have a slot in your armor to put it in?
No.
I just look down
Could
and
make one.
look back at Solaris because I don't wear armor. He just looks out, looks up. No.
So that gem is very useless to you, Sunspot.
Krish's little cobalt hand comes on screen and snatches it from you.
Hey,
I have a new spell that's in the book, in the adventure we're doing, and it's called Distort Value.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I can make it look twice as valuable as what it actually is.
Ooh.
Now, I know upgrading gems only makes it slightly better, but if you double it, how much more of a gem does it look? Page 75,
Good question.
Distort Value.
Distort value. Are you going to use it?
Yeah. It lasts 8 hours, no concentration, so heck yeah.
Oh wow. All right.
it's like
Good
the image of
company.
this little kobold hand just slowly reaching up and then snatching.
It's pretty much, I cast an illusion on it to make it look valuable. That's
What's your
essentially
spell
all it's really
save
doing.
DC?
It's only 13.
Because they'll get an investigation check.
Wow, my DC's higher than Chris Crash's. That's fucking insane.
I think so. Like, let me double check.
So you hold out your gem, your refinement gem, and you cast it, and it looks even more shiny and of incredible value.
Beautiful.
Chad Brewski is getting a little sassy. Puts his hand on a wall, leaning. Other hand on his hip. You know,
Hmm.
pours
I'm
some
gonna.
alcohol
You want the
from
gem,
his
Chad?
Put some alcohol on his spigot. In a mug, drinks it. You ask him if he wants the gem. Shakes his head no. Looks at his watch.
Hey, we came up with a plan, Chad. We just gotta keep moving.
Pops his collar.
Had it up to here with you right now, Chad.
So Solaris, I have this beautiful diatrima. If you were to ride it, perhaps it would come off a bit more official. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're going full out. Like I'm supposed to be like, okay.
I mean, Sunspot did tell us about going to meet that princess. So I mean, I don't have an elephant, but I have a giant rainbow bird. So I feel like that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Hey, what happened to Iago? Iago.
Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago, he's just chilling on Sunspot's shoulder.
He says, I'm right here. Why? What do you want?
I don't know. I just didn't see you for a second. I was
How can
standing
you
on the wrong
miss
side-
him?
I was standing on the other side of you.
You know, the longer we stand here next to these dead bodies, the better the chance that we're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, we
let's
should
go.
go.
We're going. God.
Do the dead bodies not just slowly fade away?
They should. I've heard that happens in Neverwinter.
Did you save render time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I hear people who are out of your vision also do that, but I mean, that just could be crazy.
That's why I couldn't see Mar-a-Lago.
You know, I think you
Despawned.
I think you guys
Spot.
I think you guys need to learn the lesson that killing is wrong.
I found it's quite useful, actually.
I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Mar-a-Lago. We appreciate it. Here at Yami Enterprises.
So what are we
So,
doing?
We going to jail?
No, we're
Hopefully
just.
not.
I thought we were going to do the front door approach.
Yes, I climb up on the bird that Yami has spawned out of nowhere. I turn back into me so I don't look like Sunspot anymore.
Fair.
Oh,
Yami-
you're not as handsome.
No, Sunspot, I'm not, but it's okay.
All right. So you're going to head to Castle Never.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. So you run back out into the main area where there's the auction house and the bank, and in Castle Never, to get to it, you have to go up like a whole bunch of flights of stairs with a red rug with gold filigree on it. It's like flight of stairs, landing, flight of stairs, landing, flight of stairs, landing, flight of stairs, landing. So you get up to 2 flights of stairs. Just to the right, you see this big area. There's an altar and like a glowing circle, and there's like 10 people standing in it praying. And when they pray, they're covered with like a shaft of light for a moment. Then they start looking through their stuff.
What is the shrine? What does the shrine look like? What god? Joaquin?
All gods! All of them!
Impressive.
Krush goes over and prays to Kurtleman.
As you approach a beautiful woman, I am Erlin the Pious. Invoke the gods and receive your reward.
And open the coin purse. More money, please.
You can invoke every 4 hours.
Krush will he'll attempt to evoke whatever that
Sounds a
means.
day.
So what god? Do you worship a god?
Yeah, the god of kobolds, Kurtlemak.
Alright, so you pray to Kurtlemak.
Yeah.
Alright, you're hit with a shaft of light. You get stuff in
Ow.
your backpack.
I
Ow.
open it.
Inside, there is a bunch of refinement gems.
Oh my.
And I show
And
everybody.
there's like 20 gold and a Tarmaloon trade bar.
Solaris is going to step into the shrine and say a prayer to Salune.
Same thing. 20 gold.
What
Ooh.
the hell?
Also, you're fully healed.
Oh.
Interesting.
This is discrimination against those of us who don't worship a god.
I know. What the heck? Whatever,
That
Sunspot.
sounds like
we don't
Forgotten
need it.
Realm.
Erlin the Pious looks at you and says, invoke the gods and receive your reward.
No, I only worship myself. Sorry.
Try it, Yami. Go invoke to yourself.
You know, back home there's like 1,000 plus gods. I really don't know who I'd invoke anyway, and I don't really care to, like I said. I'm my own boss. You know how it is.
What are these gems called again?
Refinement.
Just refinement gems.
Refinement gem. Okay, how many would I have gotten?
20.
Oh wow, okay. If anyone's curious, you can look at my inventory on D&D Beyond. Available as the Twitch attachment.
And it's
I
quite an
think-
inventory.
Yeah, and one of those bars, right?
1 Tarmaloon trade bar. 30 gold.
Armaloon trade bar.
Wait, I think you also get a boon.
Boon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's say you have advantage on. Well, you have inspiration. That's what you have.
Yay!
Alright.
Hooray!
It's not gonna last
Oh,
forever.
there is inspiration.
I mean, if it doesn't,
It's
we
like-
can just come back 4 hours later and get more.
It's like, you have inspiration, and there's an Astrogun inspiration. It's like till the end of the session.
Mar-a-Lago says, "All right, what are we doing?
We're gonna continue on our way up
You
to
guys
the
are so
castle.
slow."
Hey, not all of us have
Things
wings.
coming up that are interrupting us.
Why are you
Didn't
so?
this-
Why did you follow
Didn't
me
this-
here?
Because,
You're
Sunspot,
sassy.
you still haven't learned what you need to learn about life.
Sunspot, are you a slow learner?
No, I'm not.
He has a learning disability.
Oh,
I do not.
It's okay.
He is the
you don't-
parrot of Christmas past.
You don't have to be ashamed, Sunspot. I understand.
Sunspot's just gonna cross his arms and keep going up the steps.
There's 2
Didn't-
more flights of stairs.
Let's go.
Didn't
I ride the
Doesn't-
bird up the rest of the way.
Yami will jump the
Doesn't
rest of the way.
Doesn't City have weird magic where we just suddenly get locked onto a path and we just go there?
Auto run.
Yeah.
There's
that
someone
happen
running
last
into a
session?
wall next to us.
You go up the other 2 flights of stairs.
Yep.
Yes.
Long reflecting pools, and beyond them, Castle Never. And you see a large gate guarded by 2 guards in gleaming armor.
Okay. Before we approach, Yami's gonna use disguise self, so it looks like she's like decked out in jewelry and like high level armor studded with refinement gems and stuff.
Solaris just sort of spit cleans a couple spots on her armor.
I take out my ebony walking cane.
Mmm.
Rich takes 2 of the refinement gems and he sockets them into the eye sockets on his skull helmet.
Oh, that's adorable.
So you
All right,
approach the guards.
let's
Yes.
do it.
They cross their halberds in an X formation between them and say, "Halt."
I cross my arms on top of the bird and just stare at them.
Krish Crash accidentally walks through because he's so short and he just like walks back.
He just keeps going.
So I am going to invoke my Mantle of Awe. So I have the psionic energy to manipulate others, a subtle combination of psychic power and my own natural charm. So Yami has kind of like this sparkles coming off her as she says,
Anime sparkles.
yes, exactly. There might be like a flower that appears in the side. I represent the future Lady Solaris Neverember, daughter-in-law to Lord Daggold. Here to meet with the Lord of Neverember, the Lord Protector.
All right, so make whatever, persuasion or deception, I guess. Well, it's not deception.
Would it be fine if Krish gave Yami guidance?
Oh, sure, I'll take it. It's a
That'd be an
D4,
extra
right?
D4.
So you're casting a spell like right in front of the guards.
I will use metamagic to subtle spell it.
Oh, very nice.
Subtle spell.
So, since I am focusing on Mantle of Awe, while focused on this discipline, you gain a bonus to charisma checks equal to half of your intelligence modifier, so it's a +2. So, with all that, I got a 24.
All right. They nod. They move their halberds aside, and the doors swing open.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And inside, from where you're standing, you see there's a lot of work being done on the interior. And there's like hallways to left and right, and then if you go straight ahead, it looks like it opens into a big room with a throne on it. There's like 20 people talking and murmuring, and Lord Daggold Neverember is sitting on the throne, his hand on his chin.
I've seen more impressive castles. I'm just saying.
There's a bunch of guards and stuff.
I still don't understand name. It's confusing. This is castle, but it says castle is never.
Never a good place to be.
Sometimes things just don't make sense. They never make sense, if you will. And that's okay. It's okay.
Are we? Oh man, you see, Solaris is just a little bit like, oh god, I don't know how I like the plan at the moment.
I thought we going into basement?
Well,
To
we will.
dungeon?
Oh, we will.
Yeah. Are we going forward, like into the throne room there, like full entrance?
Yeah, why not? We're
Okay.
supposed to be here.
How many elite guards? Like maybe 20, 50 guards.
Whatever.
This is totally going to be fine. We're not going to get arrested.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna ride the bird into the throne room.
Okay. There's a number of adventurers running in and out and speaking with Lord
Wait,
Neverember.
How'd they get in?
Wow. Wow, we are new.
There's also side entrances that also have guards.
Oh, we could have just went through those.
All right, it's fine.
This is more impressive. We have an image to maintain.
It's true. That is true. Let's continue.
Alright, so Neverember talks to an adventurer who just completed a quest. He tosses them their reward, refinement gems, in a sack, and the adventurer just takes off.
Guys, what do we do now? We don't think
There's a lot of murmuring in here. So your throat clearing isn't like gonna... doesn't really seem to have much effect.
Okay.
Hey! I cast Thaumaturgy.
Very nice.
So you yell "hey" really loud.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Enhanced
Six
with magic.
guards put their hands on the hilts of their blades and step forward.
Lord Protector!
Neverember says, "You have a quest. Just step forward. Give me the writ from Sergeant Knox.
Actually...
Got your refinement gems right here." He holds up a sack.
Oh my god.
How dead do his eyes look?
Probably very. I present to you Lady Solaris Raylan, soon to be Lady Solaris Neverember, your future daughter-in-law.
The murmuring is like, and he sits up straight. Is that right? You know, my spies had told me something about this.
Sure they
Come, step forward.
I dismount from the bird
have. I'll help you down.
and I very timidly step forward.
So this is the one who's going to wed my son.
Yes, that's the plan.
Tell me, when is this wedding supposed to take place?
You know, that's still in the planning stages.
I'm sure it is. And suddenly all of his sycophants go, "Ah, ha, 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 ha."
I don't see what's so funny about that.
They got a little brown on their noses.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure it will happen sometime real soon. I assume you didn't meet him at the debutante ball. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
No, he's much better than someone who would just attend a debutante ball to meet somebody. He's more interesting than that.
I think it's funny how many people find the mountains of gold that are mine in his name interesting. And the court goes, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
I don't find his gold interesting at all. I'd think he was interesting even if he didn't have a single gold piece to his name. And preferably that his name wasn't attached to yours. But he's a much better person than you are.
He says, the Neverember name. I'm one of the only people to run two cities at the same time. Neverwinter and Waterdeep. I saw Waterdeep through the trials of the cult of the dragon. And now I am rebuilding Neverwinter single-handedly.
How did you do that, Lord Protector? As a humble servant, I must ask, did it have anything to do with the 500,000 dragons that you embezzled from the government and the fine people of Waterdeep? Or is that just, a coincidence?
Some noble yells, "Outrageous!" And a bunch of guards step forward. Neverember says, "That is fake news, and I don't appreciate it being spread in my court.
What about the
Any
golden
more
dragon?
outbursts like that, and you're going to spend some time thinking it over in the holes." And everybody goes, "Ooh, the holes." Mar-a-Lago stage whispers to you, Sunspot, "I don't like this guy."
Shut up!
And a bunch of people like nearby are like, "Well, that sure was
Like I
loud."
kept his little beak shut. Just like, stop talking.
How many guards came up to me?
I don't know.
Curious.
There's like 20 of them in here. We'll
20?
say 10 of them did.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't like
Dylan.
What? They said no more outbursts. I don't know what
Please
the problem.
don't.
Please don't. Please don't what?
A gnome
I know what you're gonna do.
a gnome riding a blue ribbon pig is behind Solaris. Like, are you gonna turn in your quest?
Be quiet. I'm busy right now. I
I'm
look
gonna...
So I killed 20 orcs, and I would like my refinement gems.
Can I see your writ?
Yeah, no, I turn in the 20 badges that I took off the orcs. They're dead, and now I get my refinement gems.
Can I see your job?
Once I
order?
get 5,000 more gems, my armor will be magic.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm about to get 20, thank you.
Oh god. Just
It'll be +1. Right now, my armor is plus 0.03.
Is he like in a straw hat and a pitchfork wearing overalls?
No way! He's wearing some freaking nice armor.
God.
It's probably leather/robes, really, with slots. Neverember says, Solaris, daughter, no, I welcome you, and I very much look forward to the wedding. I haven't heard where or when it's going to be, but I would like to say, you're welcome to have it here. We could have a whole holiday in Neverwinter. That would be, the people would love it.
I think that.
We could make a special currency.
Oh god.
oh god, not more.
Oh my god, yes.
Seals of Solaris.
No. I really think you have a lot to work out with.
A banker guy's nearby. He says, Seals of Solaris. Do a sketch of her, quick.
No.
Put that down.
No.
We'll put
No.
your face on the coin.
No.
They somehow like use magic to get a capture of her image, and it's like her in like mid blink talking.
Solaris one side, Renair on the other.
Everybody who kills 20 goblins will get some Seals of Solaris or something like that. That's good, right? Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
They could trade in their worthless gold for the seals as well. Worthless. Worthless gold.
What dimension did we fall into? Oh my god.
The Never dimension.
So anyway, we need to acquire someone out of your dungeon. I'm just gonna go there. We need to pick up. We're here to pick up somebody you've got in the dungeon.
You need to acquire somebody from the dungeon. I don't understand.
There's somebody. Big mistake. Wasn't supposed to be in there. We need to acquire them.
There was a big mistake. Who is this person?
Opal, right?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I know of who you speak. No, this Opal committed murder. She's going to be executed
Murder?
in 2 days' time. Yes.
Opal's no murderer.
Do you know her? You associate with murderers?
No, I don't really know her. I just know she's not a murderer. That's what I was told.
Well, how do you know that?
Because it came from the actual news, like not the fake news, the real news.
Tucker Tarleson told us.
Mm-hmm. There's this whole underlying movement to get her in trouble for something she didn't do.
He leans over and whispers to like a squire type who goes running. I'm sorry, what was that? Say that again?
What?
The gnome is like, can I please turn in my orc things? Hold on! Here's your gems! He runs off. Say that again, please.
So what? Like the opal should be released?
Oh, the murderer, Opal. No, she's going to be executed in 2 days' time.
But she didn't do it. It's a complete frame job.
Do you have any proof of this whatsoever?
Not with me.
Well, if you have any proof, I mean, I'll let it. But I mean, it was pretty cut and dry.
Well, what's the evidence against her?
What's the evidence against her?
Mhm.
Standing over looting a dead body that had just been killed.
Well, maybe she just came upon the dead body and somebody else did it.
There was a witness.
Who hasn't done that? I mean,
In this city, that happens a lot, I hear.
There was a witness. Saw the whole thing.
Who's the witness?
It is Brandy Quickstep.
What's Brandy's story?
She's some halfling with black hair.
Brandy a good upstanding citizen?
Sure, of course.
How do you know that Brandy didn't murder this person and then pin it on Opal?
We have wizards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Zone
How
of
good are
Truth.
wizards?
Zone of Truth, ever hear of it?
It can
Did
be
you-
fooled.
Did you use it on them?
Ah! The squire returns. The squire runs over and hands you a little slip of paper, Solaris.
Oh.
What does it say?
Bring this to the tailor, the finest tailor in Neverwinter, and they will make you a wedding dress. Whatever you want. Paid for courtesy of Lord Neverember. And the whole court applauds.
That man fast. Where do I get one? He delivers messages really fast.
We don't usually allow kobolds in here, just so you know.
Oh no, Krish Crash is
And, actually, Chris Crash, you see like
great.
3 adventurers staring at you. He's like, I should warn you that 20 kobold skulls will give them the seal of the Drake. So, watch yourself walking through the city of Neverwinter.
I just stance on him like right behind Krish Crash.
This
What?
place racist.
Yep.
Some of the
Can we-
adventurers are looking through their seals of the Drake. They're like, oh man,
I need one more to get that.
I only need a couple more kobold kills.
I
Get
lean,
that mood achievement on my sword.
I lean into Yami and I say quietly, I'm like, what do we do?
This
Well-
program has cleared out the surrounding area of Neverwinter like you wouldn't believe. Goblins, kobolds, orcs.
Well, I'm very tempted to do what I talked about earlier.
There's like a crystal ball thing where you can look out the surrounding area.
Oh.
Go on! Touch it and see for yourself.
Boop.
Okay. So, you know, in Neverwinter, the MMO, there is those orbs that you touch and it shows you like a view of the city. But in this case, this one shows you a view of the area around the city. And you see just like a hellscape of torched goblin villages, kobold homes, or it's just dead orcs, goblins, and kobolds like as far as the eye can see.
Krish Crash, don't look!
And like you do see like an adventurer like on a freaking starry panther just riding through a village, like a goblin's walking along with like a basket of fruit and just setting fire to their huts, like napalming everything in sight.
Just alchemist fire in every house.
Yes.
They just start salting the earth to make
Yeah.
sure nothing will come back.
That'll teach you.
Throwing bodies in a
Right.
ditch.
As soon as this happens, I like yank Krish's hand off the globe so he stops looking.
He's just like,
I don't move.
"Ah!"
There's no movement, just tears.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
Well, Solaris,
Lord
I guess-
Neverember
hide-
sees your tears and cackles.
Oh my god. Okay.
Krish hides between Yami's dress. Just goes whoop.
So Yami was about to say something to Solaris, but then she sees Krish run over crying and hiding behind her, and fucking Daggalt Neverember just laughing at it. So she just kind of goes stone-faced, crazy-eyed, and Yami's gonna mighty leap over to Neverember.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna spend 3 side points to create around the throne. So it's just me and him, and maybe like an adventurer or two are up there, trying to talk to him. A wall of repulsion, which is an invisible, insubstantial wall of energy that lasts until my concentration ends. Any creature attempting to move through it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't move through the wall until the start of its next turn. On a successful save, the creature can pass through it. A creature must make this save whenever it attempts to pass through the wall, whether willingly or unwillingly. So, the visible wall that repels people who try to enter it appears around the throne. I'm just gonna take out my club and I'm gonna hit him. Why not?
Let me get some statisticals.
I will say, I
So
know
the
in 4th edition, Daggett never
birds.
was level 9.
The bird's still in here, right?
Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, can we roll initiative?
First, I'm gonna let Yami. Yami obviously surprised him, so I'll let Yami go,
Interesting.
and then we'll.
Okay. Ba-bam. All
I
right.
think Solaris was leaning in to listen to Yami's whisper, and then Yami's gone, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I need to get another book. All right, I'll be right back. I just gotta.
Okay.
What to do with dead adventurers? That's the
Yeah. If he's lucky.
You're probably getting a 4th edition guide for Neverwinter.
Oh my god.
Right?
Sunspot just
Maybe.
wanted
I
to
know
have...
Daggett Neverember is in there.
Okay.
It's a really good book. I like
It
it.
is, actually, yeah.
It's one way to get into the dungeon of the castle.
Hey, he said another outburst. So, he gave me a reason.
Now, we don't get to dungeon. We get to the guillotine today.
Well,
Yeah,
If
we
we're
don't
lucky.
get out.
whatever.
Sunspot's just in the back like, this isn't my fight!
All right, so Yami, you jumped up, made like this little area, and what?
I rolled to hit him, and I got a 28 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Okay. So, I'm going to spend all the side points I can for Brute Strike. So that's 6 side points.
Uh-huh.
So here we go. And if I can, with that, I'd like to make it non-lethal. Just make it hurt a whole lot, Like, I'm not going to hit him in the head. Okay. Oh, boy. 12. 3. Let's see here. 41 bludgeoning damage.
Good lord, 41. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so everybody, roll initiative, please.
Got it.
Why, Yami? Why?
All right. What did Solaris get?
Crash cry.
Solaris got 12.
All right, 12 for Solaris. What about Krish?
I also got 12, but I'm only a +3 dex.
So you're after me.
Mm-hmm.
What about Sunspot?
9.
A 9 for Sunspot. What about Yami?
Got a 16.
The rest of us are just like, ugh.
Makes sense.
All right, let's see here, people. I was like, I don't need a throne room map.
Well,
It was
Wait,
all
which-
fine and good until Chris Crash cried.
Yeah, they're probably not even gonna go in that throne room.
That's always a DM mistake. You're just like, yeah, they'll never go there. And then for some reason, they always go there. Every time.
All right. So, Yami, you get to go first. The NPCs are gonna
do
go
I really?
way at the end. All right, so Yami, you hit him. He's hurt, not bloodied, but
That's okay. I'm not trying to
outraged
bloody him.
and looking around his court of his many sycophants.
Okay. What? How big is this throne room? Would you say, like tall wise? And are there balconies or anything in here? What does it look like?
How big is it? Did you ever play
Yeah.
the Neverwinter MMO?
I have not
Oh,
not
okay.
been there or anything. I can't.
It's a big, like, I don't know. It's just one large room with a really huge door on one side, and the throne is in the back wall. And there's this court of people milling around. Then there's a couple wizard types over by a table. And then there's the 3 ways in. There's the 2 side ways, and then the front way that you came in.
Okay.
The front way's got the pools, and then the 2 sides have these little landings, and then there's stairs that go down. And on each landing, there's interesting NPCs who sell you some kind of weird currency.
All right. I'm basically picturing the throne room from Game of Thrones in King's Landing, which sounds like it's about right. I'm gonna.
The ceiling is really high. I remember that too. It's like 60. 70.
Excellent. Are there any banners or anything hanging from?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. I'm gonna sort of slip around Neverember while he's like recovering from me hitting him really hard.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna reach down the back of his pants and grab his underwear.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna lift him up by them. And I would like to try and mighty leap over to one of the banners and like hang him by his underwear from one of the banners, if I may.
It
We
sounds
gonna
like
die.
an opposed check of some kind.
Good luck, Neverember.
This is assuming he wears underwear.
Well, if he doesn't, I'll just take his pants. Whatever.
I'm sure he has royal boxers.
Royal pantaloons.
I rolled pretty good.
All right. What are we rolling here?
I guess either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
This dude's in good shape.
All right.
I got
I don't.
What'd you get?
I got a. Let me see. Let me add it. A 28.
I got a 26. So he tries to dodge your reach around, but you
Oh my god.
you grab his underwear, and then what?
I'm gonna mighty leap.
Mm-hmm.
Spend however many side points I have to. I can spend up to 6, so it's 120 feet. And I'm gonna leap up to one of the banners, and I'm going to hang him from it by his underwear.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand to hook the undies. This is a
Okay.
tough check.
Gods be with me.
You're just gonna drop him. He's just gonna splat.
Uh-oh.
Can I give Dylan my inspiration?
Oh, interesting.
Sean,
Sure.
I'm gonna give him my inspiration.
Bless you, Jeanette.
You guys are in so much trouble. I can't even.
Okay. So
This is like a
That's-
TPK situation right here.
that's gonna be a 17.
17. All right.
Good enough?
You pull him by the underwear and you jump. So
Yeah.
he like screams in surprise and pain. Did you do anything else in your turn, Yami?
No, I just want to get him up there.
So it happens really fast. You grab him, you go flying into the air with him. Everybody gasps, but it doesn't look like it hooked quite right. And either the boxers tore, or it didn't hook, and he starts to fall. But one of the wizards in the court immediately casts Featherfall, and then it's all of their turns.
Excellent.
So first thing that happens is Neverwinter touches a ring and just flashes and disappears.
Oh.
Thank God.
Okay, I've already humiliated him. Okay.
It happened so fast. I mean, you know, it did happen, but
Thank
it was over very quickly. So
I'll be sure to share psychic memories of it with everybody I
like, there's
meet.
probably no cell phone footage or anything like that. Yeah. All right, Yami. The wizards in here.
Uh-huh.
Look through their incredible spell lists.
See what they got. Come on, bring it on.
Good lord.
This is something
All
I've
right,
wanted to do ever
let's-
since I started Dragon Heist.
Let's do that one. That's the quickest way. All right.
I won't lie.
An old spellcaster with a long white beard. He says, "You have made a grave error." Alright. So please make a saving throw.
Oh, this would be one of the strong ones.
No! There's no save. Okay, wait.
Oh God. The
He
fucking
casts
Carl.
on you Maze.
No.
Oh.
Banishes a creature into a labyrinthine demiplane.
Whatever.
The target
I've been at
remains
one of
there
those.
for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. Okay. Suddenly you disappear and you're in some extra-dimensional maze. A Neverwinter-themed maze.
Oh, interesting.
It's got the crest of Neverwinter. And paintings of Neverwinter.
Ah!
And concept art of
You need-
Neverwinter.
Oh.
You need
actually quite nice.
15,000 gems to escape.
to buy your way out.
20 guards close in on the rest of the group and draw their weapons. And a number of spellcasters turn towards you as well. I guess one will do Evard's Black Tentacles on the group.
Oh, come on. We're not doing anything
They
yet.
didn't do anything, technically speaking. I mean, I'm just
Sunspot and Krish are innocent. We didn't do anything.
Technically,
Hey,
so
I'm a
is Solaris
kobold.
at this
They need their
point.
badges, man.
that was completely on me.
Alright, so Squirming Ebony Tentacles fill a 20-foot square. Each of you make a dex save.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank
Yeah?
Well, good thing all of you are spec'd into decks.
Yeah, right?
It's true.
So, Solaris, what'd you get?
17?
What about Krish?
Also 17.
What about Sunspot?
26.
Alright, so.
I-
You all made it.
I have evasion.
So do I.
I'm happy. I'm happy
We both
expecting
have
another adventure to come in and be like, whoa, is this an event?
So there's tentacles all around
I've seen this
you
one.
trying to... Is this an event? Yeah. Tentacles all around you trying to grab at you. So I did that. What other spells will be useful here?
Oh no. Solaris is like, whoa, 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 whoa!
A woman,
What are you?
angry, a tiefling woman, starts chanting and points a finger at you.
You don't need to
Not
chance.
at Solaris, though.
What?
She's royalty, practically.
True.
At who?
Sunspot and Krisher.
No!
Each of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
Party!
I don't like this. I got a 21. I still don't like this.
What about Sunspot?
22.
All right, so each of you. So lightning.
Oh.
A bolt
I
of
don't have
lightning
evasion.
flashes. All right, so there's like a cloud. Appears in the shape of a cylinder. It's 10 feet tall. That's right. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, I can't cast that spell. You can keep the rolls, though. I'll do a different spell.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. She forms a dome of ice around you, too.
Uh,
Wall of ice. So,
Glue.
you're inside a dome of ice.
Don't hurt them. They're at the wedding party.
All right, and another wizard looks at you, Solaris. Your friend has made a grave mistake.
You know, she's impulsive.
Does it on my
I'm
character?
not disagreeing with you on that.
The old wizard says, she's wandering my maze as we speak.
I mean, can we talk about this? Like, everybody, like, bring this
Every
down?
Yami, every round, I believe you
God.
get to make a roll to see if you can escape the maze. Let me see if I got this right.
It's a int save, right? And I gotta get a 20 or better. I remember Pleadle.
Mhm.
And I've put someone in a maze myself
You
as a
can use
DM.
an action to attempt to escape. It's an intelligence check.
My best saving throw. Excellent. Alright. Then I'll try that.
Red, try an intelligence.
Oh, ooh, that didn't make it though.
Okay, so you're wandering the maze.
So first round, still in there.
They pantomime to the two that are inside the ice dome to drop their weapons as the guards kind of surround all three of you.
Sunspot doesn't have any.
I
was gonna
physically
say.
can't. I can't. I physically can't drop my weapons.
Have you seen Into the Spider-Verse? You remember when like they're in the office of the female Doc Ock, and he just disappears.
How could I
Chris
forget?
Crash casts invisibility. And just
Smart boy.
This
So
is not cool, guys.
You're in the wall of ice and you cast invisibility.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, I do technically have
It's a
weapons.
bunch
so
of
I could put-
wizards.
Okay.
I do technically have weapons, so I put my short
The
sword. in my
kobold's
dark staff.
invisible. Yeah.
You scared him. He wasn't doing anything bad.
They yell through the ice. Turn off the invisibility. You're under arrest.
They didn't do
Come
anything.
out with your hands up.
They didn't do anything wrong. They shouldn't be punished for one person's actions.
We'll sort it out later. First thing we need to calm everything down.
They were calm.
We were the two most calm.
That's really they
You're
were
like-
We know how this
Like
works.
muffled.
All right, you're an adventuring party. Neverwinter's full of adventuring parties. We know how this works. Become visible. Your prison sentence is about to go up for every moment that you are invisible.
They haven't even been found guilty of anything. They didn't do anything, so there's no prison sentence. So if you
They're
multiple,
about to be guilty of not following orders, although the Sun Elf is doing fantastic.
he does that. But you scared Krish Crash. How about you calm down?
Kobold, become visible now, or you 1 week in the holes. Become visible. If you don't, 1 week in the holes. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 week. 2 week in the holes if you don't become invisible. 1, 2, 3.
You just
Okay.
hear sniffling.
You pierce. All right, and Yami, you can make another intelligence.
So on the second, I failed again.
You
So second
walk
round.
by a lit painting. Neverwinter was once a wonderful city, but then the primordial Mygarl rose up from beneath it thanks to the infernal schemes of Valendra Sandalmantle. So basically, you're going through the cutscene in the beginning of the MMO.
Jarlaxle Banery was part of the party who accidentally released her. I know the story. I've been told it. I know.
I didn't know that.
And there's
part.
no skip button.
Oh no!
He can't skip dialogue.
Hey.
Chris,
No.
Chris, you became visible.
No.
You did not.
I'm just
Yami,
I'm
you're
I'm
saying-
sniffling.
Did you make
Trying
your
to
roll?
skip. I rolled again. I got a 16 plus 7. So
Oh, all right. You pop out and you appear next to the throne, and a whole bunch of guards and spellcasters turn, tell you to drop your weapons. You're under arrest.
hey. All right. I'll drop the club. I've done what I wanted to do.
So they run up and forcefully push
That's
you
my
down.
maid of honor. Be gentle.
Pushed me down. I'd like to see them try.
There's 20 of them.
Okay, well, 20 maybe.
They push you down. They bind your hands. People boo you. And the one guard is still yelling at Krish. Okay, 1 month in the holes. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 month. All right, fine. Fuck it. 1 year in the holes.
Hey, no. He's not doing anything wrong. He's
1,
scared of you.
2, 3. Still invisible. Can you believe this? And someone else is like, someone else is do 2 years. No, wait, do 10. And he's like, no, I've got it now. The rest of your life in the holes if you don't become visible. You have 3 seconds. Everybody goes like, ooh, is he going to do it? 1,
I have to roll for that one.
2, 3. All right.
He didn't do it!
Oh, there's only one left. Okay. They're like, I don't know. Can we do the death penalty for not turning off your invisibility? That seems like a bit much.
This all seems like a bit much.
The other one's like, you're probably right. I mean, a lifetime. We'll just wait for his spell to end. Any of you wizards know how to turn a spell off?
Can you let me out?
Well, you're in the wall of ice with it.
You let me out.
Wait a minute. They start whispering. Hey, Sun Elf. You're cool.
I'm a wood elf. Don't be racist.
Whatever you are. You're cool. Tell you what.
He's in on full ice.
You get it to turn visible, and not only you get no prison time, we'll give you a gift.
Oh my god.
We'll
What
give
kind
you-
of gift?
We'll give you a voucher at the Mount Dispensary.
No!
Okay, I know a lot of stuff's going on. I gotta ask, what's Chad Brewski doing? I just remembered he's here.
Chad is like trying to chat up some lady
I
in
thought.
an elegant gown.
Classic Chad.
Okay.
She's just like, oh,
Okay.
more? Thank you. Glug, glug, glug.
Oh.
She's like wearing his hat.
Across the throne room, Yami is being taken away by the guards and
Nice.
just yelling, Neverember's a crook! Neverember's a crook!
Shut your hole. Take her to the holes.
Chad's just like, I don't know that lady. She's crazy.
Wait, I need your help though. My
Alright.
bird Mar-a-Lago's dying.
All right.
Play dead.
They've got spells. Play dead. This is not going well.
Solaris is like standing there in between the ice wall and the guard, and just let them out. Like they literally haven't done anything wrong. There's no law against turning invisible when you're frightened.
Correction, milady. There is a law against not following the orders of a court.
He's
guard.
scared of you. You are threatening him. He didn't do anything.
We're running out of air.
As we say in the city of Neverwinter, tough noogies. Now, wizards.
Running out of air.
Wizards, certainly you have something to handle this invisible kobold trapped inside the wall of ice. We were so polite to turn off the Evard's black tentacles right after casting it, and look how he repays us.
How thick is this wall of ice?
The wall of ice.
Good question.
Also, do you have the throne rune up on the on Twitch?
No.
Hmm. Okay.
Wall of ice. 1 foot thick.
Oh, 1 foot. Oh my god. Okay. That'd be 5 at least. Damn.
That's a lot of ice. 5 feet.
That's 1
That's
foot though.
That's a glacier. That's a glacier wall, kind of. All right, Chris Crash is going to turn visible just because he's casting Guiding Bolt at the wall.
Guiding bolt at the wall. Let's look at the wall stats. Okay, I got him right here. So go ahead. Wall of ice, guiding bolt. What do you? I guess you rolled a hit.
Yep, 16.
Okay, that hits. How much damage do you do?
Lots of radiant. I don't think radiant or stuff matters too much. But...
Do I need a dex save if this explodes in my direction?
Okay, I'm going to use my metamagic sorcery point to empower because I rolled 2 ones.
Oh,
Okay, that was 12 radiant damage.
Okay. So you damage it, but it doesn't bust open. And you're visible.
Okay, I'm visible now, though. Mm-hmm.
Solaris does like somersault away at the bolt hitting the wall because it startles her. So she like rolls like 15 feet away from the wall in that instant.
See, Sunspot's in there, and they don't want to hurt Sunspot, which makes this.
Yay!
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, do I have to touch you to do that? Teleport. Do I have to touch you?
I think you have to be within 10 feet.
You gotta link hands, don't you?
No, I think it's
Oh, look.
teleport is you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice you can see within range. So 10-foot range.
Well, the question is, Sunspot, are you willing to be teleported out of the dome of ice?
Oh my god.
Probably
sure.
not.
Really?
Because, well, I don't know if they're going to be trying to teleport me. I'm going to just feel
Well,
like some...
one of the wizards, the tiefling woman, walks up and puts her hand on the ice. And she says, "Put your hand on the ice. I'll get you out and you'll be safe. Otherwise, you're probably going to blow up."
Define blow up.
How cracked is the ice from that?
A bit. I mean, it's going to take a couple more shots like that to get it open. Sunspot, this is all happening real fast. They're about to drop a bunch of spells in there. So do you want to...
I'm going...
You're gonna die!
I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to put my hand, but at the same time grab Chris Crash's hand. Because I don't know if I'll be able to take him with me.
Let me see.
Put him in a backpack.
Well, it's 8 willing creatures of my choice.
Oh, of your choice. Okay, never mind. I thought this
Also,
was
Christian would be
thing.
willing. He doesn't
Uh,
trust the wizard.
no, Sunspot's not going to touch it. He's just going to stand in the dome.
You're gonna stay inside. Really, guys? All right.
Another guiding bolt in the same spot.
Well, hold on. I didn't get to finish my turn yet. I've got a bunch of casters here. All right. She looks at you sadly,
but-
Sunspot, as they just start dropping spells inside.
Damn. They take corporal punishment here in Neverember to fucking extremes. Jesus Christ! I assaulted the Lord. They didn't do anything, and they get fucking spells.
I know Solaris is like freaking out right now at them. Like they literally haven't hurt anyone.
Oh my God!
Stop trying to
Would
hurt them.
Would I
This
have
shows
a
you
turn
the
somewhere in here?
injustice of Neverember.
Sunspot, why? What do you want to do?
Wherever Crush Crash started to crack the ice, I want to use my circlet of blasting and hit it with 3 scorching rays
You have advantage because of guiding bolt.
to
Oh,
try
I
to
don't think
just
it really
like
matters.
start
And
knocking.
it's fire damage.
I'm about
First,
to do something even
Nothing
crazier.
with this.
I love crazy.
no. And that's an 11. I didn't roll too well on that one. I don't know if that's gonna hit.
You roll that one with advantage.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt can only be a creature of your choice within range.
Oh, then it would have been inflict wounds.
So
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
inflict wounds. Well, we'll just
Actually,
say
firebolt.
I think I'm gonna say just because I don't want to rewind time. You can say you did the guiding bolt and it did the damage, but that's it. There's no other
Okay.
effect.
Gotcha.
I just want to see would inflict wounds work on the wall.
I don't think it would. I was about
It's
to
also a
change to
creature as
firebolt.
well. All right, so Sunspot.
Firebolt is it?
She's trying to get you to touch the hand so she can teleport you out of there before something bad happens. You say no, and you want to run over to the damage section of wall and shoot your things at it.
Yep.
And what spell is that?
Scorching ray. It sends out
Scorching.
3 blasts.
Special
Like
beam
I-
cannon. Yeah.
I hold my hands up to make it look like I'm casting with my hands and not my circlet because I want to try and take it with me.
That works. That's targets within range. So go ahead, raise a fire. So you have to roll to hit. It does 2d6 fire.
First one was an 11 to hit.
No. So it just kind of.
Second one was a 15,
Yes.
and third was a 21.
Yes.
Okay, so well, what's that d6? That shall be. That's not a lot of damage. Ooh. That's 9 fire damage.
9 fire. Okay. So it's pretty melted, but it's still there.
And then would that count as an attack?
Yeah.
Action.
What's it to
Okay,
use your circlet?
Yeah.
Because-
what is that for the circlet?
I don't have
It's
my.
probably cast the spell, and if the spell's an action, then it's an action, right?
Yeah, it's normally in action.
Well, because I want to use my steering arc strike, and it says immediately after I attack. So I wasn't sure if that counts as attacking.
What does steering arch strike do? Like, what is it?
I can spend 2 key points and cast Burning Hands.
2 key points and cast burning hands. Yeah,
But it's
sure, go
only
ahead.
after I attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Cool.
It's a spell attack.
Yeah, I mean,
True.
Very
So
true.
then I am going to use spend my 2 key points.
The only thing I can think is that maybe they mean the attack action with a monk, but I don't care. Go ahead.
yeah, whatever.
Okay. I guess the wall has to make a dex saving throw.
Oh.
Objects don't. They just auto fail dex saves.
Okay. So then that is
Let me double check the object rules. I just want to make sure.
oh, that's a lot better. That's 13 fire damage.
So, punch a hole open in there. You can still move, Sunspot.
Is the hole big enough for me to get out of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You actually destroy a 10-foot section. So a good chunk of this dome is blown open now.
Yeah, then I'm going to run out of the dome.
All right. So then the rest of the wizards. Let's see here.
Do I have a turn?
Let me get my wizards here, and then
Sure.
They go before you do.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure.
I just haven't done anything really since you guys have been blowing up the wall.
I wanted to at least get a hole in the wall before I ran like hell.
Well, one of us should have been a Draco Lich, and we shot blue fire at the ice wall because that would have melted it.
Hmm.
If only. That should have been
all right, I
Mar-a-Lago.
can just... Okay, wait. I'll just do that. How many of them have that?
20 power word kills.
Oh, all right, wait. All right, so
Disintegrates.
that'll be... All right, that's simple. All right. So a couple of the wizards just hold out their hands, and they say something. There's a couple clerics in here, and the clerics like get in position, and they just hold out their fingers, and a whole bunch of beams of like laser start shooting out as they fire leveled up magic missiles.
No.
So
Disco party.
7d4 plus 7. Here we go.
Okay, I do not have shield, but hypothetically, if I cast shield as a reaction, would it negate all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That'd be hilarious.
certainly would.
11, 12, 15, 17. So 27 points from the first one.
Oh,
At
Okay.
Crash Crash?
Yeah, Krish. You still up, Krish?
yeah.
All right. Another one is about to cast it, and they say, surrender. And she begins the magic missile.
He hasn't done anything.
Well, just surrender, and I won't cast it.
Krish looks like a hyperventilating, like a freaking out cat with the eyes really big and just hyperventilating, you know?
Hit me, I'm the one who broke out of the prison.
All right. This one is more. All right. Are you bloodied? Are you bleeding?
I am under half, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
My
that's
God.
10 d4 plus 10.
Oof.
3,
Can you make magic non-lethal
9,
damage?
10, 12, 14, 17.
I'm at 0 after that.
All right,
You're good.
21, 23. So 33.
Poof.
You're dropped.
Yeah,
Alright, so,
they didn't kill me, thank goodness.
They run over to your body. They bind the kobold, and
Stop hurting him.
they stabilize him so he doesn't die.
Why did you hurt him? He didn't do anything at all.
We told him to
Nothing.
surrender. He didn't surrender. We told him to become visible. He didn't become visible. I'm an officer of the law.
He's
Milady.
tiny and you scared him. You're a bully.
Take him away. It's not a baby. It's a frickin' kobold. We kill
It's a
thousands of
person.
them a week.
He's a person and he's my friend and he's my family and you don't do that to him.
They start dragging him away. And so Yami is gone. Krish is gone. Sunspot, they're like, thanks for being cool.
Does he get the voucher?
Did I get my... Technically, he turned invisible after you told me to.
It's true.
You get 1 voucher
Yes!
for a Neverwinter mount of your choice.
He broke the ice and the cobalt turned invisible and
What are you doing?
I don't know. I think Yami broke the ice by attacking the king.
The king. He's not a king.
he's no king.
He's a fucking pretender to the throne of Neverwinter.
A couple of the nobles are like, we better go check on Lord Neverember. He's
Yeah.
probably upset.
I hope he's a
I
rat.
follow wherever they're taking Krish Crash and Yami. I wanna make sure
the
my
guards
friend's okay.
like stand in between you and the
You can walk me down. I want to make sure you're not going to hurt my friends.
there will be time to visit before the execution. Don't worry.
You're not executing my friends.
There is no question that your red-skinned friend is going to be executed. Absolutely no question.
There's a big question mark.
The other one will be in the holes for the rest of its, thankfully, short life.
Rude.
Meanwhile, look what happens when you cooperate. With the Sunspot.
I'm gonna, like... I'm still leaving my weapons there.
All right.
Because
Just
I
like,
know
you
they're
know
gonna-
what?
Well, because really, from the outside, I was doing magic, so they don't know that my weapons are right here. So I'm just ignoring.
Mar-a-Lago
weapons.
says, I thought we were going to, break somebody out or something today. Stage whisper.
Oh my god, why are you here?
I can't believe this happened.
Arrest the bird.
Take him! Take him!
It's a little
My
like
back is
the
very
movie where
delicate.
nobody seems to know it talks except you.
Oh,
Or at
okay.
least
Nice.
No one
It-
else can hear it except for
it
me. Not
seems a,
even
li-
the
a
rest.
little that way. Like they're prone to not even notice. It seems.
It's just like making normal bird noises. I'm like, what does that
Possibly.
even mean?
It's just like the tiefling who possessed Sunspot.
It's a
Just
pretty.
like a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the movie it was sort of like that, when nobody really talked to the parrot except for a couple people.
That's a good point.
Jafar? Well, I think they all did.
Abu acknowledged him
Well,
talking
no,
to him.
the
He's an
bird
animal,
wouldn't
though.
talk in front of people. He would only talk in front of Jafar. Everyone else, he didn't talk. That's what it was.
The guards at this
Well,
point
anyway.
Either way.
put the keep on lockdown. All non-essential personnel are going to have to leave until order is restored.
Messing with
Solaris,
babies.
you are invited to stay.
But those adventurers can't turn in their quests.
Good.
Yeah, actually, there's already a queue forming outside.
To them.
Just some kind of glitch.
I got done killing 100. I got
can't-
done killing 100 kobolds.
I can't turn in
And I
my
only was
quest.
able to kill 99 kobolds. Hey, wait!
It's the same guy from the scrying orb we saw that was like killing them mercilessly.
Well, no, it's the gift from all those times ago. Oh, there he
Oh my
is.
god. Major Mercer's back.
Major Mercer. One kobold short.
Solaris, you are invited to go visit with Lord Neverember.
I don't want to visit Lord Neverember. I'm mad at Lord Neverember.
Lord Neverember requests your presence.
I pointed at Sunspot and said he has to come too.
Fine, we like him. But
I love
your weapons cannot go with you.
What?
Put them on this table.
What? They're part of the ensemble. You're gonna ruin the outfit.
Put your weapons here. Give me a break.
Can I try to sleight of hand hide regret my dagger on my person as I put my other weapons down?
Go ahead.
All right. Oh God. Ooh. That is a 24 total for a sleight of hand check.
Okay, so you hide your dagger.
Regret. Yep.
The rest of the stuff goes on the table.
I grumble with each thing I put down. I put down Piercer. I put down Infamy. I put down just one after the other, all my blades. I put down Diplomacy. I don't know what else I have. I have a lot of blades. I put my short bow and my arrows and my whip. It's like, God, mother freaking.
It's like those movies where you're like, where does she keep pulling them from?
I put down a pocket knife.
All right. So you're brought up to like a large kind of like study, and he's got like a throne-like chair in there too, and he's sitting behind a desk. He's sitting on a pillow, like a hemorrhoid pillow, you know.
Does he have a big bruise where he got hit by Yami?
And there's a bunch of wizards and guards there who look extremely angry. When you
Yeah,
come
they
in,
probably look just like Solaris.
he
'cause she
points
looks-
to his two chairs across from his desk, and he says, "Sit down."
You can be more polite about that.
I'm Lord Neverember. Sit down.
I stand in front of the chair.
What about Sunspot? And one of the guards is like, "I bet Sunspot will sit down. He's cool, man."
I mumble to Sunspot, don't fucking sit down.
I bet you.
Don't tell me what to do.
I bet you 5 worthless gold that he'll. All right, cool.
This is so dumb, but I'm going to do it anyway.
What?
Sunspot is going to cross his arms and say, if you address me by my proper title, I will sit.
Lord Neverember says such disrespect.
Actually, he has a proper title, sir.
I don't care. Your
aren't
friend
titles
tried to attack me on my own throne.
She's impulsive.
I wouldn't say tried, I did.
Your friend is dead.
No, she's not dead.
Who sent her?
No one really sends Yami anywhere. Yami kind of rolls with the ebb and flow of emotion. And you probably said something that really pissed her off.
He looks at a cleric and says, "Do it."
Do
And
what?
the cleric begins to cast a spell. We're gonna
Oh.
find out who sent her. Is my son trying to kill me?
Of all the things that are correct,
Might be the least.
This
Yeah.
is the least likely scenario.
Suddenly, a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere. Everybody awkwardly like, whoa. Some of the guards are in it though.
I
But-
just stand there pissed off.
So each of you make a
21.
charisma saving throw, please.
Oh shit, charisma?
Yeah.
Oop. This isn't good for Solaris. Let's see how I do. Oh,
It's a good sign.
I got a straight 15 on the roll.
15. Okay, and what about Sunspot?
4.
Okay, so Sunspot, you failed. You cannot speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. Now the caster knows that Solaris made it, so the caster looks at Lord Neverember and says, "It didn't work on her, but it worked on him." And one of
Didn't
the guards
work
like
on-
wants a high five with Sunspot. Yeah.
Didn't work on me because I didn't intend to lie to you. So it didn't need to work on me.
The cleric says, "Your Highness, that's not how it works."
Yes, it is.
I know. We've used Zone of Truth before.
You've used it wrong.
He looks at you, Sunspot. Did my son send them here to get me?
I don't know who your son is.
Renair Neverember. He's got a sword. Lives in Waterdeep.
He's that good-looking guy that I'm
My
dating.
spy told me that you've all been... No.
I honestly have never met him,
You-
which is
True.
true. Sunspot did not meet him.
That is true.
Oh yeah, he hasn't been around since you've been hanging around.
And the one time he did stop by was when Sunspot was on vacation.
So I truly don't know who he
Yeah,
is.
you don't. You've never met him.
He looks at you, Solaris. Did my son send you here to kill me?
No, he didn't. Your son isn't like you. Even if he's pissed off at you and thinks that you're doing bad shit, he's not going to try to kill you in a sneaky fashion. If he wanted to do something to you, he's brave enough and honorable enough. He'd show up here, walk through the door, and tell you to your face. That's why I love him.
Speech.
Beautiful.
Hi, Lord Neverember. Roll an insight to see what I think of what you just said, and I rolled pretty freaking high.
That's
He seems
that's how
almost...
Solaris feels about him.
He seems almost touched by what you said. And he kind of softens a bit. And he gets a letter opener and plays with it in his hand.
I say to him, "You love your son through all of the drama and the crap that you pull about him and the what you put him through. You say you love your son, right?
Yes.
Do you know that your son would be dead if not for the woman that you just threw in jail? Do you know that she attacked you because she loves your son as a family member and you've done nothing but make his life miserable? And so she's pissed off at you, and that's why she hit you, to knock some sense into you because you've been ignoring your son and treating him like crap."
Listen to me carefully. I was sitting on the throne in my throne room, and I
Yep.
was attacked. I'm sorry. In front of my whole court. Not only
know-
is this friend of yours with the red skin going to be murdered publicly, but I'm going to think of the most ridiculous, most humiliating way to kill somebody
When a
that
parent,
I've ever thought of.
no.
I
When
don't
a
even
parent
know what it's
fails-
going to be, but I'm going to put a lot of
Hey.
time and thought
Hey.
into it. It's going
Hey.
to be disgusting.
Hey, woman talking here. When a parent fails their son, it is up to the people that really care about them to call you out, even if it's when you're sitting on your throne in front of all your people. If you were doing what you're supposed to, this never would have happened. And that means being a good father and a good leader.
You sure do talk a lot.
Yeah, well, you really pissed me off because you hurt my friends and you hurt the person that I love.
Frankly, all I know is it sounds like my son didn't send them. So I want to ask you something else. Why did she attack me?
You,
Why?
because you're a pompous ass and you pissed her off. You don't think about how other people feel. You think that because you have a title and you have money, that you're better than other people. Well, real leaders don't think they're better than their people. They put their people before themselves.
All right, silence. He stands up. And he says, if this person thought I was a pompous ass, they could have just said so and been fined.
Didn't they
You don't
make a
attack
better
someone
impression?
because you don't like their behavior.
Are you ever going to forget that she cracked you in the skull? Impressions count.
That's ridiculous.
Especially
Your
if one of
logic
the-
is horrible, and my son clearly has horrible judgment. I'll
I
chalk
think
it
he
up
has
to
judgment.
you having a bad day. Now then, we have an execution to prepare. I believe we'll need to give you an escort to make sure you don't try anything. So he grabs 4 guards. Don't let them out of your sight until they leave the city. You're welcome to visit. I'll save you both a special seat for the public execution, which we're gonna get to work on right away. We'll send out announcements. We'll do it tomorrow at noon. Now I've just got to think of a really gross, weird way. I need to make an example of this person. Adventurers come in and out of this keep all day. Any one of them could run up and attack me. I've got to make an example. All right then. So Solaris, I'm done with you. Sunspot, I think we're thinking about giving you a medal. We'll see. Guards, keep an eye on Sunspot. You might be made an honorary guard. We really like you. I'm hearing good things.
Big plans for you. Big plans.
Now get out of my study. I've probably got a huge line waiting to turn in quests. Be gone. The guards are like, all right, time to go. Do you leave?
I turn and storm out.
Sunspot, do you leave?
Sunspot will leave, but then he'll poke his head back in the door. You should really call me by my real title, and then run off.
One of the guards says, well, what's your title?
Crap, I was trying to think of what it was. It was like Lord Douchebag something.
Oh, I thought that you were going with the Rat King of Waterdeep title.
I mean,
Listen, he has the Rat King, he has that, and then
he dated a princess in Zakara.
maybe Prince?
Maybe, so maybe.
Well, maybe. Didn't think about that.
Oh,
But
dated a princess.
he might be a prince. We don't know.
Sunspot has a lot going for him. Jeez.
He's making some huge steps in life.
Damn.
So wait, what is your title? The guard asks.
He lists off like 10.
Be like
The-
Daenerys.
Well, he
The
wasn't trying
Prince
to
King
sound
of Waterdeep.
What is it?
the Prince King
The-
of
the-
Waterdeep.
Prince King.
The Prince King of the Rats of Waterdeep or something? I don't know.
Oh, the rats of
Rat King doesn't sound impressive.
No, of course not.
So he'd probably say like he's just pulling this completely out of his ass, but the future prince of I can't remember the name of the place where he went on vacation. Can't remember what we called it.
What was the city?
The city.
Wasn't Agrabah? It was.
Azus?
No, Jesus. That's
the
what
City
it
of
was.
Delights?
Yes. He's claiming himself as one of the future princes of Azus.
Oh. Prince of Jesus. Alright, so one of the guards runs in and whispers, he's the Prince of Jesus. And Lord Neverember's like, oh,
Oh.
it's good to know. People like to
Yeah.
Goes down
could make some
goes down the
connections.
line.
Could make some connections with this guy you hear as you're leaving. Alright, we'll stop it there. And next time, no, we're not gonna go to the next chapter. We're going to
He'll have to party.
come up with a ridiculous execution for
Oh my
Ariana
God.
and see.
I have plans.
And
Wait!
I should note that in the book it specifically says that when an execution comes, it's virtually impossible to.
Okay, but we were gonna break someone out of prison in the first place, so it's
We
not
just have to break
impossible.
3 people out of prison.
You know, it helps.
I'd like to note that Solaris collects her things when she leaves. She gets all, and she inventories diplomacy, infamy, and puts everything back where it goes. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
So that's where we'll pick it up next time, where Yami and Chris Crash are in the holes. Chris Crash will be there for life, apparently, and
Not if I can
Yami
help
is
it.
set to be executed the next day. Solaris is getting a free dress, and Sunspot gets a free mount and possibly an officially recognized title, and maybe even other cool things from Lord Neverember. So why don't we do
So
plugs?
generous of him.
Plugs. Yami, got any plugs?
Hey, tomorrow on Jeanette's channel, you can find me doing Skull and Shackles, where we do pirate stuff. Last time we overheard the captain and his officers talking about doing like boarding training, and there's evidently a storm coming. So, shoot, there's all sorts of stuff that could go down.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, that's right. I also I may have murdered someone last time. Don't worry about it. It's like telling a ghost story, as you do.
Nice. Jamie, got any plugs?
I do not have any plugs. Just this.
Acquisition Incorporated every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jeanette? Got any plugs?
Yep. So Skull and Shackles tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. And later on, Scotty will tell you more, but I'm going to be playing in Ghost of Saltmarsh over on Scotty Hood's channel. So, Scotty.
Got any plugs, Scotty?
Yeah. Okay, so in 2 hours over on my Twitch channel, we'll be starting the adventure Dangers of Dunwater. So
Very nice.
From Ghost of Saltmarsh, right?
Yep.
Cool. In an hour and a half on this channel, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing Hell's Rebels. And then tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., we should be doing more Dungeon Academy, where the group is in Sigil, and apparently Strahd and Shemeshka are going to have a date. So.
Oh.
Sounds normal.
Aw.
And also, if you check out my blog, Power Score RPG, I am doing the guide to Descent into Avernus. I've done probably the first 80 pages or so.
So jealous.
I was thinking about it. I probably shouldn't publish it. It's basically a complete spoiler for the book.
Yeah,
So
don't do that.
I think I should wait till September 17th to post the rest. But
No.
I'll be talking about it a little bit on Twitter. In the 17th, I should have the full guide posted, and I'll probably have the PDF up on the DM's Guild as soon as you're allowed to put it up. So,
Cool.
thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you again next time. Goodbye.
Bye.